Hey everyone, welcome to the iRev Fit Club. I'm Eric Massey, founder of iRev and a Special Olympics International Health Messenger. Remember, iRev is short for Inclusive Revolution, and our mission, checking all the boxes to include everyone in activities to stay healthy, period. Today we are on location at Shelby Farms in Memphis, Tennessee for a restorative yoga session. Our guest yoga instructor is Coach Kris Johnson. Let's meet Coach Kris and ask her a few questions. Hi Coach Kris.
Hello.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I am a yoga instructor. I was trained in India in 2017. I'm very excited to share my practice with you today and teach you a little bit more about yoga.
What is yoga and how did you get started with it?
Well, to be honest, I had a car accident in, I can't remember the year just now, and my body was really starting to stiffen up, and I needed a form of exercise that wasn't strenuous on the body that could help repair my muscles. And along with a guy at work, he practiced yoga as well as he had a great mental attitude. So I kind of wanted to be more like that and then strengthen my body as well. So that's how I got started with yoga.
Do you believe people of all ability levels can benefit from participating in yoga sessions?
Absolutely. One of the things that I love most about is beginner yoga. Because when I got started, I messed up and went to an advanced class and they were standing on their heads and I thought, I could never do that. So I want to be able to tell people there is something in yoga for you, regardless of what level you're at, and you're always a student of yoga.
What can you do to help people of all ability levels feel comfortable and confident participating in yoga sessions?
My thing is educate. There are a lot of myths out here about yoga. I think if you educate people and start them at their ability level and let them know there's no judgment. And just because, like I said, in our practice, just because you can't do it today doesn't mean you won't be able to do it tomorrow. So it's cultivating an environment of everyone's welcome here and every ability level is welcome here as well.
What does inclusive health mean to you?
To me, it means that people need to feel included. I think one of the things that I hear most about yoga is people saying, I don't know the poses, and it makes me feel like, they feel like someone's judging them or they get in their ego about this practice. You do not have to be a yoga master to do yoga. As long as you're in the room and as long as you're breathing, yoga is for you. So I have a saying that says yoga is a practice and it's not a perfect. And I think we have to show up in this practice perfect, and you do not. You're always a student of the practice.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us, Coach Kris.
Absolutely.
Now let's get going with yoga.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
You're welcome.
The first position that we're going to do today is just cultivating mindfulness and stillness. And one of the hardest things for us to do is stay present and practice mindfulness. We live in a world where it's go, 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 go. So our first thing that we're going to do is just close your eyes and take your thoughts within. And we're going to sit here for about 60 seconds. This is one of the hardest things that it is for me to do, is be still. And to learn to put our minds at rest, which cultivates inner peace. And if you need something to do with your hands, you can put them on your knees. And this just helps you monitor your thoughts. The mind is a very creative force. And if we don't download new materials and new thoughts, we will continue to recycle our experiences. So let me relate it to you guys' terms. When you have your cell phone, if your cell phone needs an update, sometimes your mind needs an update. Otherwise, it will still continue to function like the iPhone 4. And we're on version, what is it, 11 now? So you don't want your mind functioning at 11.4 when it has the capacity to function at 11. Just a couple more seconds. Go ahead and breathe in. Deep breaths. And exhale. Now this time when we breathe in, I want you to imagine that you are inhaling all that is good, all that is perfected, all the desires that you want in your life. And when you exhale, you are exhaling negativity. You are exhaling things that no longer serve you. So let's try it again. Inhale. And release. Let's try that one more time. That felt good. So breathe in. And let it go. All right, you guys are doing good. Look at y'all. I think we got one that fell asleep back there. He really knows how to cultivate peace. Get started with you guys in this poses, I want to teach you about the poses. This is one of the things that I lacked when I started yoga. And they were calling out these poses and I'm like, this is stupid. Like, how does it benefit the body? So one of the things that, one of the poses I love, it is my favorite go-to, especially when you're stressed and tired, it is child's pose. And how you do child's pose is you stretch your knees to the outer edges of your mat. That's about, 12 feet apart. And then you extend your hands up, you bring them toward the front of the mat, and you don't have to relax your head on the ground, but maybe a couple edges above it. This helps you to release anxiety, stress, worry, fear. It helps you to cultivate mindfulness, keeping the mind submitted to the heart. Often our mind will talk us out of what our heart already knows. So just see if you can relax into this posture. We tend to store so many things in our hips, in our emotions, and we just want to release all that today. If you want to, you can take your head and relax it on your hand so that your head is not on the ground. And let's just sit here with it for a moment. Again, we're cultivating rest, cultivating peace, learning how to be still, take rest. Practice on your breath. Very nice. We're almost there. We've got about 10 more seconds. And release. Very nice. How y'all feeling? Your hips should be loose and...
Very great.
There we go. He's feeling great. That's what we want to hear. The women not to be offended, but we're going to do Superman. We'll celebrate the men today. So this pose is where you release your right leg to the back and you are letting your left hand go to the front. This is teaching your mind to be able to function in two separate directions. So again, this is called Superman. And you can go back, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to keep it simple. And then release that down. Make sure your legs are separated about 12 inches, hip width distance apart. And now we're going to do it on the other side. Okay, so go ahead and release your left leg back. And then release your right hand forward. And we're just going to stay here for a minute. Sometimes we need to learn how to balance. Need some balance. You may feel shaky, uneven, but just sit with it for a minute. All right, so let's come back down to tabletop position. We're going to do that again on both sides. Go ahead and release your right leg to the back room. You can wiggle it out, release the tension, and then release it to the front. Y'all want to try something fun? All right, so let's see if you can reach back. Look at y'all. We got some superheroes in here today. Very nice. And don't be discouraged. If it doesn't go today, it'll eventually. You're setting the intention. You're telling your mind that's what you want it to do. You're training it. So we can't do it today, but we will eventually get there. So go ahead and release your left leg back. Right hand forward. Stay with it. Balance. And if you want to, if you feel it, go ahead and reach back and grab your foot and extend. Very nice. That's okay. You were willing to challenge yourself. Let's give ourselves a hand clap for that. You showed up for the challenge. Woo, that's not easy to do. It took me years to get there. So, all right. try this side today. Oh, so this is downward facing dog. So we're going to take both our hands, go ahead and press them into the mat, and position our feet hip width distance apart and push up. This is a very energizing posture. If you're ever having a day you just feel sluggish, can't get it together, go ahead and release yourself in downward facing dog. All right, so now we're going to do three-legged dog. That's lifting one leg up and opening up the hips. Nice, and then we're going to bring it all the way forward. It's okay to look up here if you can. Bring it forward. That heel is probably working, not helping us out today. Nice. And then we are going to pivot our left knee and see if we can come up into warrior one. It's a strength posture. Whenever failures are trying to talk to you, remind them that you're a warrior. You are strong. All right, and then we're going to transition into warrior two and see how long we can hold it. Make sure that leg is bent. Very nice. And then we're going to pivot down and we're going to come into plank. This is plank. It works the core, strengthens the core. Every muscle in the body is strengthened here. And then we're going to transition to plank, side plank, and see if you can support your own weight. Nice, nice. Y'all are doing good. All right, come on back down to forward plank. And anything we try on one side, let's try it on the other. Transition to the other side. All right, y'all are doing good. Let's come back down into child's pose. Let's take a rest. Wind it down. You guys are doing great. I'm proud. Y'all showed up. All right, so child's pose. Who can tell me what child's pose does for you? It's stressing your hips. Very good. Very nice. It's also important that the mind is always submitted to the heart. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and release ourselves and come into tabletop position so we can do Superman. Who remembers what Superman is? Alright! You want to show us? Yes. All right, show us Superman. Look at there. Look at there. Very nice. And if you're up for the challenge, go ahead and reach back and grab it. Again, no discouragement, no judgment if it doesn't happen for you today. All right, go ahead and release. Let's try it on the other side. This is cultivating balance, teaching us to be pulled in two separate directions. Sometimes you got to be a student, a son, a superstar, but your mind has the capacity to do it all. Let's release. Very nice. Let's try that one more time. I felt powerful. with that. And it brings balance. We all need more balance. Let's try it on the other side. Now we're going to push up into downward facing dog. Get our energy going. All right, so we're going to try that move again. Come up here. You got to bring some momentum with it. Bring that leg all the way to the front of the mat to runner's lunge. It's your takeoff position. You're ready to go somewhere in life. Rotate and pivot to a 45-degree angle and come up for our powerful warrior 1. Let's move it into gear 2. Now bring it down, cartwheel it down to the floor to plank. Strengthens our core, works every muscle in the body. To side plank. Now let's go ahead and do it on the other side. I'm gonna hold it a little while longer today. Learn how to stay calm when it's tough, when it's uncomfortable, when it hurts. Bring it back down and meet me back in child's pose. Good job, guys. Real good job. Y'all showing out here today. You said what, sweetheart?
I can just take the pain.
You can take the pain. Yes. Love it.
There you go, bro.
Go ahead and lift up your arms. We're going to reach for, breathe into this posture, our big toe. All right, and let's see how far you can bring your head. This is going to get some flexibility. Just come as far as you can go. Don't hurt yourself and make sure you're breathing. Breathe. Deep inhales, exhales that'll help you relax. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Very nice, good job. Now let's do it on both sides. Bring your left leg in here as far as you can. Go ahead and extend up your hands. Reach out and grab your right foot and bring your head to your knee, or as far as it'll go. Make sure you're breathing, because it can get uncomfortable. Very nice. And let's try it on the other side. Bring the left leg in, right leg, sorry. Extend up and extend out and over. Very nice. Now bring both soles of the feet together. And I'm not going to have you lay down. We would normally do Shavasana, but I know this grass is enough. Go ahead and close your eyes again. And practice on your breath. And see how your body feels. Are you feeling more open, relaxed? Do you feel like you've made room in your body for the new, for the next? Congratulate yourself and celebrate yourself for showing up. They say what you cultivated on your mat is how you show up and cultivate in life. Bring the palms of your hands together. And repeat after me, the God in me.
God in me.
Sees and honors.
Sees and honor.
The God in you.
The God in you.
That's it. You guys did good. Very nice. Very nice.
Wow, that was an amazing and very relaxing session. Shout out to our guest yoga instructor, Coach Kris. Thanks for joining iRev today, and we look forward to getting healthy inclusively again soon. Stay healthy.